In the world of football, some decisions have the power to change the course of an entire season. Right in the heart of the northeast of England, one such decision is about to unfold. Behind the scenes at Newcastle United, there's movement stirring, hinting that Eddie Howe's plans for the next season are about to take a crucial step forward. Quiet yet highly strategic actions within St. James Park's corridors could become a game-changer for the Magpies' upcoming European campaign. Big names, fierce rivalries, and a sharp focus on strengthening a key area of the squad are all on the horizon. If you're a Newcastle supporter eager to stay ahead of all the club's news, now's the perfect time to join our community. Subscribe to the channel, as we're delivering hot updates, exclusive behind-the-scenes insights, and in-depth analysis daily content you won't find anywhere else. Your support is vital to keep this channel growing and to bring quality content to Magpies all around the globe. Don't miss out on a single update from your favorite club. The right-wing position has become a focal point in Newcastle's planning for next season. While Jacob Murphy showed great commitment and moments of quality last campaign, the board believes more is needed to compete at the highest level, especially with the club's confirmed return to the Champions League. The mission is clear: find a player who not only fights for a starting spot but also raises the offensive line's quality, providing real options against top-tier opponents. To this end, the club's scouts have been closely monitoring some of the Premier League's most promising and consistent talents. Among the names under close watch, 3 stand out: Mbeumo from Brentford, Mohamed Kudus from West Ham, and Antoine Semenyo from Bournemouth. Young, talented, each with distinct qualities and interesting career paths within English football, they all offer something unique to Newcastle's squad. The club's scouting team has been meticulously tracking their performances since the season began. However, one name has started gaining momentum behind the scenes: a player who combines consistency, offensive explosiveness, and an appealing cost-benefit balance. Crucial under Newcastle's recruitment policy, the decision is made. According to exclusive reports from the Northern Echo, Newcastle United has identified Mbeumo as the ideal candidate to fill this squad gap. At 25, the Cameroonian winger from Brentford has emerged as the top priority among the 3. It's easy to see why Mbeumo enjoyed a standout season, receiving public praise from Gary Neville, who highlighted his consistency, decision-making, and impact in big matches. More than just an option, he has become an obsession for the Toons management, who are now working actively behind the scenes to close the deal as soon as possible. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now is the perfect moment to be part of this journey. Here, you follow every step of Newcastle's negotiations firsthand. Updates come frequently, and the more fans like you join us, the stronger we become to deliver exclusive content to every corner of the world. Hit that subscribe button and help spread the voice of the black and white nation. The push for Mbeumo is no coincidence. Beyond his clear talent, the player is seen as a financially viable option. Brentford reportedly would consider selling him for around £54 million, a figure considered affordable compared to the £70 million Bournemouth demands for Antoine Semenyo and the whopping £85 million release clause Mohamed Kudus carries at West Ham. This price difference matters significantly for Newcastle, aiming to strengthen the squad without overstretching their transfer budget. Another factor that makes the Mbeumo deal particularly interesting is the direct competition with Manchester United. The Red Devils have also shown interest, but Newcastle are banking on their Champions League status and ambitious growth project to convince the player to choose St. James Park as his new home. The hope is that the chance to play Europe's premier competition, combined with Eddie Howe's playing style, will be enough to entice the Cameroonian winger, who sees the potential for a fresh and exciting challenge in his career. The Northern Echo notes that despite the competition from the Red Devils, Newcastle remain confident. Talks with Mbeumo's representatives have already taken place and were positive. The coaching staff views the player as someone ready to deliver high performance from day one. His pace, dribbling skills, and refined finishing fit perfectly into Howe's quick transition and vertical attack model. The intention is to finalize the deal before pre-season begins so that Mbeumo can quickly adapt and start working alongside the rest of the squad. If you've made it this far and haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect moment. We're committed to delivering the most up-to-date content, with information confirmed by reliable sources like the Northern Echo, helping us separate fact from rumors. Plus, your subscription fuels our daily efforts to bring every detail from the world of Newcastle United, always with seriousness and passion for the club. But what exactly does Newcastle hope to gain with Mbeumo's arrival? Beyond stats or numbers, what stands out in his career is his competitive mindset. At Brentford, he didn't just shine on the pitch but became a group leader, showing maturity and focus in crucial moments. At a club aiming to cement its identity among the Premier League and European giants, players with this profile are essential. If the deal goes through, Mbeumo arrives as a starter and key figure in the club's ambitious project. Internally, the view is that signing Mbeumo will also aid the development of younger players. Like having someone experienced yet still rising as a role model can make a huge difference in nurturing academy talents. His versatility allows him to play both on the right wing and more centrally, broadening Eddie Howe's tactical options in demanding matches. The coaching staff is excited about what Mbeumo could bring to the squad. Of course, as with any transfer, there are still steps to be completed. Brentford, while open to negotiations, wants to maximize their assets' value, which may delay the deal. However, with the player's desire to compete in the Champions League and Newcastle offering a clear sporting project, the behind-the-scenes expectation is positive. The club is also working discreetly to prevent new rivals entering the race, as happened in previous windows. Supporters, if you want to follow the outcome of this deal in real time, subscribe now. Here, you'll be the first to know if Bryan Mbeumo becomes Newcastle United's new number 7. Our coverage is daily, dedicated, and always based on trusted sources like the Northern Echo, which first revealed this transfer priority. Mbeumo's potential arrival is part of a broader Newcastle strategy to reshape the attacking line. The plan is to build a fast, technical, and lethal front line that can compete on equal terms with Europe's top teams. This includes further market moves being handled with the same care and precision. The club is determined to match and even surpass last season's achievements, knowing that requires a squad worthy of the ambitions set by the board and Eddie Howe. In the coming days, new updates are expected about the progress of negotiations, and our team will be watching every detail. Newcastle wants to make history, and you can be part of that journey with us. Subscribe now, activate the notification bell, and stay tuned for all updates on this and other potential signings shaking up the transfer market. Bryan Mbeumo is very close to swapping Brentford's red and white for Newcastle's black and white. If confirmed, this will be a significant signing that could change the team's fortunes next season. Everything points to him being the club's first major announcement this transfer window, a smart, strategic move reinforcing the seriousness of the project being built at St. James Park. Let's follow the next chapters of this story together, and you, supporter, already know. The place to get all the news first is right here on the channel.